right now on pay-per-view. We are very excited here in the broadcast booth.
Ready, fight!
Place is on fire. Tonight's UFC 305 Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex. A Timex on your wrist is a reminder that time belongs to you. Get yours today at Timex.com. Li Jingliang is in red. Carlos Prates out of the Southpaw stands in black.
I was a bit worried, right? Our pickup time was at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's actually gone fast. I feel great. Maybe it was that 2 hours we just took down.
Could be. I mean, that helped me. Thank you for that, by the way.
I told you 1 hour. You took an hour and a half.
So one thing you want to pay attention to for those of you at home watching is the stance. Look at that, the stance battle here. Right leg forward for Prates, left leg forward for Jingliang. And they're going to be battling that back leg and the backhand against each other. Those are the power shots for one another. They're going to be looking to land those on both of each other. Right there, that back leg for both of them is going to be a huge weapon.
Prates seems more measured tonight. I think he recognizes that the Leech is a little tougher than the guys that he's been in there with to this point.
Certainly on paper, a step up in competition as Prates tries to extend his winning streak to 10 and move to 3-0 here in the UFC.
I mean, we've said it with Nolan. Anybody with this kind of frame, watch their knees. The way that Nolan uses his knees, the way that Prates uses their knees, it's very vicious, it's very sharp, and it's anytime you try to move forward on him, that's when he starts firing you. So
I honestly believe that the Contender Series, your record should count. It should count as your UFC record, right? You're in the UFC fighting. Technically.
I don't agree, but...
Just because, think about this, they're fighting in the Apex like everybody else fights in the Apex.
Right,
What's
but they're trying
difference?
to earn a shot in the UFC, and Dana's the one making that determination. But, I hear you. I mean, Ultimate Fighter, we've talked a little bit about that as well. Sometimes those fights have been considered, sometimes not.
I think it's the same stage, DC, but different level of competition.
Yeah.
28th pro fight for the Leech tonight. He has never been knocked out. Facing tonight, though, one of the foremost knockout artists he's ever drawn in his bracket.
See Prates very loose. Look at how he swings that lead hand, how he's real loose with it.
Well, the Leech is very aware of that. He said he's very calm, collected inside the octagon, and Prates is very tall for the weight. Leech is not a small guy at 170, but look at the size of Carlos Prates.
Prates is really looking for that check right hook. That's why that right hand is floating so low, because whenever Jingliang decides to step in, he's got that counter right hook, and then the left kick follows.
Oh.
Nice left hand lands for him from the outside.
He caught him on the side of the head. Leech went down.
I mean, he's just smooth, and he doesn't force anything. Look how comfortable Prates looks
Well,
on the outside.
He didn't even try to rush at all. He just backed off him.
Join over 100 million users on the world's leading crypto app. Download the Crypto.com app now. Head kick for Prates, partially landed or so it appeared. Nice head movement there by the Nightmare. Prates really picking his spots well early, landing at 80% through 3.5 minutes. Good connection there by Jingliang. Coming up on a minute to go, round one. Nice sequence by Jingliang now.
Right now, you're seeing Prates just see everything. Very good defense. He sees all the combinations. He's slipping out of the way. He's going to the weak side, countering with the left hand. I mean, he looks smooth right now. Look at that. Jab, right hook to slipping to the weak side again. I mean, he's just
pivot.
smooth.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pivot there by Prates.
Oh!
Sets him down again.
And right back to work on the jab. Partially lands the head kick now.
I mean, Prates.
Oh!
This dude is powerful.
That straight left as a piston. Now another one for Prates.
The leash doesn't go down. The leash doesn't go down. So for this to be happening is crazy.
Oh, and now Jingliang returns fire.
Jingliang does sit down for anybody, so the fact that he's getting tagged like this is still coming forward says a lot of the power of Prates.
As advertised through 5 minutes.
Thursday, don't miss it.
Carlos Prates has knocked down all 4 of his UFC or Dana White Contender Series opponents. Round 2.
You know, we talk about this constantly, J.A., where you have a guy that comes off of contenders and they seem ready right now. Prates is just another example of that, where from the moment he got in here, you could tell that it wasn't going to take long before he would be in some big fights. And look at how patient he is in front of the Leech right now.
It's a great point, and I would submit to you, maybe one of the top 5 in terms of the guys on the Contender Series that seem most ready for Prates.
Well, because Jamal Hill and Sean O'Malley weren't ready when they got off of the series. They developed in front of us. Prates seems much more prepared right now. I mean, he's fighting one of the top guys, or at least one of the guys that was in the top 15 of his division. He's beating him pretty good right now.
Well, and let me just add, the betting line is but one lens through which to look at a fight, but he's a near 4-1 favorite against the guy who's been ranked fighting all the top guys.
Yeah.
Problem is, we're not seeing Jingliang mix in the martial arts, so it's a pure Muay Thai fight with 4-ounce gloves, which is where Prates has the most experience. He's not uncomfortable at all because there's no grappling, so the Muay Thai can really flow.
You spoke earlier, Dom, about Prates' ability to see strikes coming, roll with punches. He never stands still, so when the Leech actually blitzes him, he's turning, he's pivoting. Leech has got to kind of almost try to find where he's going opposed to throwing where he is right now.
The Leech has done an outstanding job, though, inside and out on that lead leg of Prates.
Oh, my goodness. He set him in the chair again.
Get popped with Kudo Protein Popcorn, now available on GoPuff. Tonight only. Use code UFC on the GoPuff app for a buy one, get one free offer on Kudo Protein Popcorn.
Well, the one thing about Li Jingliang is that he'll never give up on himself. He'll continue to press, he'll continue to fight. And John, like you talked about on his walk, man, this guy was a pioneer for fighters coming out of China. And right now his intention is to help that next wave of fighters, men and women, to try to be as successful as he has been inside the UFC octagon.
Surprised Jingliang hasn't gone to this earlier.
Yep, and
at least get to the over-under clinch just to break the rhythm of Prates. It's very important.
Lunging left hand lands flush for Prates. Good connection by Jingliang.
And all these left hands are going to set up that left kick.
Every time he hits him, he sits him in a chair every time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, and the Leech is still coming forward. Jingliang is so crazy, man.
Never been knocked out.
It really does feel like if Prates really puts his foot on the gas, he might get him out of there. Because I think it's a couple shots. Because he's been able to hurt Lee, it's going to take a couple shots, so he's not going to put him out with one punch.
Prates doing a better job now, raising that knee to try to check some of those leg kicks. 90 seconds to go, round 2.
I think Prates is fighting.
Oh! Another knockdown for the Nightmare.
Instead of rushing, he's outclassing, taking his time, setting up the knockout.
His striking is sick.
He's
very
landing
accurate.
72%.
Oh! Double right hand. Sorry, double left hand.
Left.
Southpaw.
Oh my goodness.
Powerful.
The Leech on the ropes. Another left hand from Prates.
Oh!
That'll do it. The
my God.
KO. And in a row for the Nightmare.
This dude. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Carlos Prates has arrived. The first man to knock out the Leech, Li Jingliang.
Made that look easy. Honestly, made that look real easy.
Go. Did you see that? Oh my God.
Dude's an absolute nightmare.
He's a problem. People are going to be shooting on that guy, I promise.
Oh, Leech is still sleeping?
Oh.
Oh my God, that's bad. Give him the smelling salt or something, man. Get him up. Oh, the eyes.
Nice to see him open up his eyes there. Tonight's fight replays are brought to you by Monaco Canned Cocktails. 2 shots in every can, feel the fun.
Look, he hurt him. He hurt him bad here. He hurt him bad. He says, get up. But watch, he hit him with the straight ones a couple times. Now watch, it's a little bit of a hook on this one. Another straight left. Now watch the hook, Dom. That was nasty. He said, I'm gonna put one on him now. Boom. Oh my goodness. It was a right hook, then a left hook that put him out. Yo, this Prates is something else, Dom. Oh my goodness. He is something else.
Dangerous man.
Look at this in real time. Oh.
What a terrible shot to have to eat over and over. That left hand is nasty.
Dang, boy.
Down goes the leech, and Carlos Prates.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Matt Wynn has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 2 seconds of the second round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Carlos the Nightmare Prates.